Well, hello there, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64 Tiny Huge Island. In the last episode, we played some of this game, and in this episode, we're going to continue to not be able to say words and play this game. Get an extra bang for your buck, only on Bob_27 Plays Games. Oh, come on! Oh, gosh. There we go. And good, it looks like I'm actually recording this time. For some reason, I just tried recording this, but it didn't actually record the episode? Don't worry, all you missed was me failing horribly and kind of messing myself up, kind of messing up my chances at actually getting the right star. I tried to go down to the red coin area, and then it just all went downhill from there. Chuckle, chuckle. But now, oh darn it! I don't remember anything. That's a slope. That's not, you know, a straight drop to your doom or anything. No, that's just a nice, leisurely slope. Oh gosh, that's a beginner slope right there. Oh, okay. The Chucky had turned. Oh man, that dude went flying. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't turn into a coin for a while so I could actually see where it went. But yeah, okay. Chuckyas turn into Goombas when they're tiny. That makes sense. Maybe it's like a Sonic the Hedgehog thing where the little Goombas are piloting the big Chuckyas. Now that I think about it, the Chuckyas aren't actually any bigger. So they're really just replaced. Also, hey, that does that if you ground pound on it. Also, tiny Goombas are really good at traversing this size cliffs. I guess it's really the same size for them in proportion. Chucky, you are really not that much of a threat in your location. Hate to tell you, but someone had to. Oh, yeah. Got the skills. Lost the skills. Okay. In we go. Say hello, everybody. Why? You flooded my house. Why? Look at this mess. What am I going to do now? The ceiling's ruined. The floor is soaked. What to do? What to do? It makes me so mad. Everything's been going wrong ever since I got the star. It's so shiny, but it makes me feel strange. Wiggler! With many less spots. It's also a lot less smiley. And, oh, I actually got him. I can't take this anymore. First you get me all wet, and then you stomp on me. Now I'm really, really, really mad. Wah! Good camera angle there. Hey, knock it off! This is the second time you've nailed me. Now you're asking for a linguini breath? Oh. Oh no. Those are fighting words. Oh, I did it. Just gonna... Can I just stay here? I'm still controlling Mario. I can't get up. I don't... Okay. Let's just continue with the plot. Ouch, Uncle. Okay, I give. Take the star. Whew, I feel better now. I don't really need it anymore anyway. I can see the stars through my ceiling at night. They make me feel peaceful. Please, come back and visit anytime. Yay. And... oh, wow, he actually landed on ground. Good for you, Wiggler. Oh my gosh, you didn't die. Though you're getting really dangerously close to the edge right now. Normally, he just kind of goes through the grate and dies. Which I guess makes sense, because, I mean, he's not really big enough to walk on the... well, he's big... no, he's not really big enough to walk on the grates if he's just going to go through the spaces where there aren't any grates to walk on. And let's be honest here. But with that, I believe that I keep on using the D-pad trying to navigate this menu. We have finished up every single thing that we can so far. There's only 2 world spoilers and 3 secret stars spoilers left. For a total of, as if you didn't already know, 120 stars. Reacting to the star power, the door slowly opens. I don't really know why I did that actually. There's another star door that would have been much more fitting for. But with this giant clock here, I guess we might as well just kind of veer off the path and talk to this guy that you can't really notice. There's something strange about that clock. As you jump inside, watch the position of the big hand. Oh, look what I found! Here, Mario, catch! Whoop. I don't know why I made a sound effect for throwing the star, but it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Here we go! Well, that's 2 stars in like 5.5 minutes. So now let's go on in here. I'd roll into the cage. Let's see what this is. Okay, this looks like slow. So what that toe is trying to say is that with this level 14, not Click Clock Woods, that's from another really good game that I've already Let's Played. Tick-Tock Clock. See, that's where you kind of get the Click Clock Woods thing. I think about it, I wonder if that was intentional. I don't know, but that's not really that important. Tick-Tock Clock, this level, for the hands at the hands at the beginning, I want to say it's I don't really remember if it's the big hand or the little hand, but one of the hands, it's probably Master Hand, depending on where it is on the clock, the speed of all these different gears and conveyor belts will change. So, here, I'll try and actually show it off here. I believe it's what looks to be the big hand. So, if we put it on, say, 12, it's really finicky, by the way. I don't quite know how it works. The pit and the pendulums. It's all stopped, which normally makes things a lot easier, but it makes some things, I believe, impossible to actually traverse. So if you're trying to, say, get all the way to the top or get 100 coins, it's really kind of best to not stop it, though those 8 red coins are impossible, or at least extremely difficult, to get without stopping time. So, I don't know, for 100 coins you might actually want to stop it. I think I've gotten 100 coins with it stopped, or with it going, but that might have been on the DS version, so here's an example of one that actually gets more difficult, and that dude does not stop moving. Also, speaking of 100 coins, that's a big pain in this level. Probably my least favorite 100 coins, and I would, okay, no, Dire Docks, just because you gotta make sure you don't miss any coins. Wow, this is really easy with time stopped. I mean, it's not that difficult without it stopped, but, you know. But this one's really just difficult to traverse all the way to the top with time not stopped. We're making good star time. But actually, since these are the final 2 worlds, let's go over here and check out the final world. Ooh, a different sound effect. Rainbow Ride, Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow. If you've ever played Super Smash Bros. Melee, this should look somewhat vaguely familiar, even though it's not exactly an identical replica. Well, I guess these things on the rainbow paths were in there, now that I think about it. I don't know, I actually like that stage in Melee, and I guess it was in Brawl too. Probably one of the only people that'll say that. I also kind of don't mind Pac-Land in Smash 4, so yeah, see, even the game didn't like that opinion. The game the game is not a fan of Pac-Land. These are 2 worlds that I could kind of see me actually dying, maybe even getting game overs. I actually wouldn't be surprised. And extending the video length thanks to deaths because of these levels. And as you can see, this is a sky level. And in Mario, sky levels, I think that just saved me from getting burned. In Mario, sky levels, these go away if you are off them for too long when they start moving, by the way. Sky levels are not known for their abundance of ground and platforms. So this is definitely the final level, barring the final Bowser level. This is definitely the final level for a reason. And I really like it as a final level. I think it's a good final level, an enjoyable final level, knowing that it's the final and most difficult, barring maybe Tick-Tock Clock in the game. They're kind of difficult for similar yet different reasons. I'll get into that a bit more later if I actually bother remembering, or if I can even think of interesting comparisons at all. There's not really much else to do while on these carpets, to be honest. Oh, the DS version, there's coins there. There's a lot of split paths in this area. Everything's kind of sectioned off in its own place. You can even see a star way out in the distance over there. we will be getting to that because I'm getting all 120 stars. Because really, okay, that's fire. I don't think that's in the DS version, but I mean, really, like, excuse me, like, really, at this point, I've gotten all the other stars you can possibly get at this point. Not counting, like, 14. Like, in all the other floors, I've completely finished them. This is bad. That was not good. But, I mean, I might as well finish this, the technically final floor. Those beautiful winged oars. It'd actually be really cool to have, like, winged oars just to, like, row with. That would be pretty cool. Do people actually make, like, oar designs? Oh, gosh. I realize that, you know, oars kind of, I would assume, have to be built a certain way in order to be, like, able to work. But, I mean, within reason, the designs could still work. In the DS version of that star, you need Wario and the metal cap. The wind, I believe at the little top area where the star was, I don't know boat terms, I'm sorry. But there is more powerful wind that you cannot get through the big house in the sky. It's about time we got there. We've died enough times. But there is, like, more powerful wind, I believe, or at least wind that you cannot pass unless you're metal, because metal makes you impervious to winds, I guess. So, yeah, just kind of again, that's kind of my problem with the DS version. It kind of forces you to switch characters, but it's kind of cumbersome to do that without getting caps in the levels. And even then, like, the caps, like, oftentimes they're in areas that you would, like, want to go, like, in the areas you would be going anyway. So, like, in the Koopa the Quick Race in World 1, there is a, I don't think I've ever called Bob-omb Battlefield Wordle. I've never called it Wordle either, to be fair. But, I've never called that World 1. It was weird. Anyway, back to something interesting. On the path you go to race Koopa the Quick, I mentioned that more than likely you will only have Yoshi and not Mario by then, but there are Mario caps there. There's one kind of scattered around the level, but in case you lose it on the race with Koopa the Quick, there is one on the mountain of the big Bob-omb you can grab so you can still actually finish the race without, well, starting over, which is very handy. I still just don't really like the way that it's implemented in general there. I made a lot of mistakes here. Hey, I landed right on the heart. Convenient. Oh, there goes that donut lift. Yep. Let's just do this again. Let's see if I can keep up my quota of, again, at least 6 stars per episode. One more and I've got it, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to, make these episodes lengthwise. I'm not seeing a good way to have them be a consistent, like, a good consistent 15 to 20 minutes long with how many stars I have left. So I might make these last 2 episodes, or at least the last one, a bit longer than normal, just to kind of accommodate for these extra stars that I kind of have to get. So, not really extra stars, but they're stars I need to get. Okay, now let's be a bit more smart about this. Normally, I ignore that. I think those donut blocks are actually quite a bit higher in the DS version. Why bother changing that? Oh, I might be thinking of those. But you can still get over them just fine with that. Have I mentioned before that I really like this song? I really like the athletic theme in this game. Really, the athletic themes in pretty much every Mario game are some of my favorites. Mario 3 and Yoshi's Island come to mind. Those are both good. Yeah. How many other Mario games actually have an athletic theme now that I think about it? Mario 1 did not have one. It's kind of that outlier there, actually. I don't know if Mario 2 USA did. I want to say yes, but I don't know. It didn't necessarily follow the Mario guidelines for music, considering it was originally not a Mario game. And I think Mario World does? I'm pretty sure Mario World does, but I don't know for sure. I played that one, don't worry. But I've never really listened to the music too closely there. Besides knowing that they're all basically variants on the same song, which I both like and don't like for various reasons. There's really not that much else to talk about on these carpet rides, I'd just like to say. But with that, we're actually pretty close to getting this star. So, that's good. And I think we might have time for one or two more. Whoop! Yeah! And grab you. I believe that coin block has a, oh, it's not a coin block, because I believe it has a 1-up in there. I'm just kind of in my head on the thing. Let's go back over here. There we go. I don't really know what I want here. I don't think it's 8 red coins yet, and if it's not 8 red coins... Okay, it's not. Actually, no, this was very good that I had this moving. This is one that... Actually, it's not that difficult if it's not moving. But you can't get it the way you're supposed to if it's not moving. And I actually picked a good one because this is a quick star. Sweet. Oh, okay, come on. Okay. Ooh. And yep. In fact, we are almost to where we get it. Nice. Come on now. Let's do this. Oh, these are just... The one time I wanted it to be a 1-up. Anytime now. Anytime now. Where are you? You've got to be getting closer. Right? Did I, like... Okay, I must have just, like... Actually, no, it's moving pretty slowly. It was in sight. And that's when I died. Okay, let's actually have it move fast here. If you jump in at 9, everything will be moving fast. If you jump in at 6, everything will be kind of inconsistent speed, kind of random, crazy shenanigans. And I don't really know why you'd ever pick that one. I guess unless you just kind of wanted the challenge or just for the heck of it. But I mean, between the 4, I guess, technically, speeds. If you... Okay. Okay. Okay, then. I'm not dead. That's all that matters here. Just avoid you, please. Thank you. Very kind of you. It's just... There we go. Okay. Something tells me this is probably going to be the last star of the episode at this rate. Okay, I lived. I'm cool with that. That's fine, I died. I'm cool with that. Cool with that. Maybe I'll quit the game and just start again once I'm done with this so I can get 2 more lives. I'm kind of seriously debating it at this point. Ooh. Well, if I keep doing stuff like that, I might have to. Might not have a choice in the matter here. Maybe saying it to fast speed wasn't the smartest thing, but at the same time, I really don't want to have to wait for that thing again just to have my... Again! Well, bye to you too! I didn't want to ride on you or anything. No, that's fine. I'll just sit here. No hand. Oh, there we go. Like that. There we go. So what you're supposed to do is ride this, and if you noticed in the roll into the cage star, I think it was called, right here, it's right below the roll into the cage. Oh, that was close. Right below the roll into the cage area. You could just jump down over here. But this star, hoorah! Do I wanna? Well, I guess I am now. Stomp on the... Oh, no, actually. Actually, no. I don't want to do this one now, because this is when I want to do 100 coins. So, I guess with that, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And next episode, we're going to be getting, hopefully, a bunch more stars. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get to Bowser. Until then, have a good day.